This is week 2 of my fat loss journey. How much weight did I lose this week? Stay tuned to find out. For those that don't know who I am, I'm Arron. I've been a personal trainer since 2014. I'm currently studying exercise science at university, so I know a few things about losing fat. If you want to follow along my progress, I post videos every Sunday, so if you subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications to make sure you don't miss another video. Also, if you like the video, it gives you an instant six-pack. Now we've got that all away, onto the video, onto my progress for the week. And just before we get started, I'm going to let you know how this week's gone. First of all, the start of the week was harder than the end of the week. This can be something that a lot of people can relate to. Usually these kind of things hit on the weekend or near the back of the weekend. For whatever reason, hit me at the start of the weekend. So hopefully I can share a few of my struggles that help you overcome some of your struggles that you may have later in the week. First of all, I had cravings for sweets and chocolate, and anyone that's lived with me in the past knows I've got the biggest sweet tooth, and I can be really counterproductive with my diet and consume thousands of calories in one sitting. So what I've done to counteract this and somewhat damage limitation and a bit of a contingency plan, I've adapted one of my breakfast meals to be a really delicious meal, about 700 calories, but 700 calories is a lot better than several thousand calories. The meal itself is chocolate brownie protein powder, which in itself tastes really good, Greek yogurt, oats, and usually I would put in frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries, and that tastes really good. But the adaptation that I've made this time is I've subbed out the frozen fruits and I've just swapped in either Smarties or some chocolate M&Ms, and that just gives out that extra little bit of chocolate flavour, a little bit of crunch, and it tastes so good and it keeps my cravings at bay. I found myself having that as a substitute for a normal breakfast. At the start of the week I would have an extra one, sometimes 2 extra ones. So it's fair to say that my progress stalled somewhat, and maybe even body fat may have crept up a little bit at the start of the week, but nothing major, and I feel like I've done a pretty good job at damage limitation. End of the week was absolutely fine, so it just goes to show that planning around damage limitation, planning around your worst days is a smart strategy, because you can undo a lot of work just within a day or two. I've really been enjoying my absolute favourite fat loss meal, which is a mini roast dinner. So almost a half a plate of chicken, the rest of the plate, loads of vegetables, peas, which is quite high in protein for a vegetable, spinach, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, then absolutely swimming in gravy, because that's a topping that's quite low in calories as well. A few tips there that you can take away if you're struggling for ideas, or if you're struggling with maybe the weekends where you're over consuming calories. So yeah, take them tips away, they might be quite helpful for you. Now for the part we've all been waiting for is the progress. So I'll show you now my physical progress and let you know body fat update, body weight update. Again, I'm no bodybuilder, so the posing it is what it is. I'm just a normal guy looking to get a little bit leaner. Spent years just kind of resistance training just to feel athletic on top of the football that I play on the weekends. So that's me, and on to the numbers. So in terms of the physical changes that I've seen, last week there wasn't really any physical changes. I feel potentially this week the abs may be coming through just a little bit, but it's quite subtle, so it's not something that most of you may not notice at this moment in time. That might come a couple of weeks down the line. In terms of the numbers, last week I was 11 stone 3, so 71 kilograms. This week I've gone down to 11 stone 1, so 20.5 kilograms. Body fat 20.5% last week, down to 20.1% this week, so almost under 20%. And that's going to get, from experience, 18, 17, 16%. That's where I can really see my abs coming through whilst maintaining a reasonable kind of size in terms of the muscles. So that's where I usually go down to and feel my most comfortable. I feel this time I might go down a little bit lower. So afterwards, I'm going to go on an extended lean mass phase. So that'll be another interesting watch past the 12 to 16 weeks that I'm going to be doing this fat loss process. So that's something to stay tuned for after this initial transformation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on and then notifications. Like the video because it gives you an instant six pack. I will pin last week's video in the comments and bloop it up somewhere around here.